Hey guys, I'm TJ Bruins. I'm a student athletic trainer at LCU. My job here today is I'm going to teach you how to tape an ankle. But first, I'm going to show you what you need to tape an ankle. First, you need somebody to tape an ankle. Then you need some heel and lace pads, which these are like kind of like styrofoam with like petroleum jelly in there for lubrication so you don't get blisters. Pre-wrap, you put it before you put on the tape, kind of help prevent blisters. And then you got your tape. Normally we put a thing of tape base, you spray it on and it makes the pre-wrap stick better, but we're not doing that today. Okay, and these are the steps. Okay, first you got to put on the pre-wrap, and then you put on 3 anchor strips, 3 stirrups, 3 horseshoes, 2 heel locks on each side, and then figure 8s, 2 of those, and then you finish it off with the cover strips to make it look nice. Okay guys, first off, you need to get your heel and lace pads. So this has got the petroleum jelly on there. What you want to do is you want to make sure that their foot is in dorsiflex. Okay, so it gets it like how it's going to be. It's in whenever you're playing sports and stuff like that. Then you're going to put one on the top right here, like so. And you're going to grab the other and put it on the bottom like this. And you kind of want to move it up and down so it kind of sticks. The petroleum jelly helps lubricate it, keep it safe. Then you're going to do the pre-wrap. Go ahead and scoot down a little bit. Scoot this way a little more. Okay, perfect. Okay, where you want to start is you want to start right here on the base of the calf, right here. So which that means is basically like right below where the calf is. And then whenever you're just going to wrap around. Make sure you don't want to put too much. And then whenever you're doing this, if you see any wrinkles, which you get wrinkles by, say you do a wrong angle or something like that, you'll get a wrinkle and it'll cause blisters later on. So you're going to get it, and then once you get to about right here, where you're going over the top of the foot, like this, you're going to go under the foot, wrap up a little bit, then go down. Just keep on, make sure you try and get the whole entire foot. And you go back up to the top, boom. There's your pre-wrap. What? Okay. Now, we're going to start off with our anchor strips, okay, and when we do anchor strips, you want to start off at the top, okay, whenever you do these, it's just basically just going to be, it's what you're going to lay the rest of your tape on, okay, and then you don't want to go too tight, because then you can cut off their circulation, and then bad things happen, you have to cut it off, or if they play too long in it, there can be some serious problems with it, so you're going to make sure that you don't do too tight, but you don't do too light, where it won't stay. Like it'll be like a sock, so it'll just slip off and it won't do what it's supposed to. Okay, and then you're going to start off right here on the top. And kind of whenever you start, you want to angle it upwards. Angle it up this way, so that whenever you do it, it'll go around the ankle perfectly fine. Make sure his foot's always in dorsiflex, like this guy's isn't. And then you're going to do 2 or 3 on top. Depends on how big the person is. Then you're going to do a small, like a really light one right here. You don't want to do too tight on this part because they have this 4th and 5th metatarsal right here. So if you do too tight, it'll cause a lot of pain right here whenever they're running. Alright, just so you know what it looks like from the top, is like, see how I angled it up a little bit, did 2 right here, and then you go around this side. I usually start, whenever I do my anchor strips, I start on the right side, then go all the way around like that. Our next is what we got our stirrups. Now stirrups, you kind of think of like the stirrups on like when you get on a horse. It's going to go around the foot or around the bottom of the foot. So you're going to start on the medial side, which is the inside part of the foot. You're going to go down like this to where the heel is. And you're going to come back up right here and go like that. Okay. Then you're going to make sure you keep your tape smooth so it doesn't cause any wrinkles. You're going to do 3 of them. Okay, next, then you have to put down another anchor strip to hold down those stirrups right here. Make sure they don't come off or anything like that because they're just kind of loose ended right there. Okay, whenever you're doing the stirrups, you're going to start right here on this side and go all the way down the bottom of the foot like this. And then you're going to go up, around, and attach right there. And you do 3 of them, and then you put on a cover strip like I did right there. Alright, next is what we got. We have 3 horseshoes. Okay, and the horseshoes start on the medial side, which is on the inside part of the foot again, and you're going to go from the like your ankle bone, people call it your ankle bone. You're going to start a little bit higher up here. You're going to go around. And you're going to just stop right here. Okay? You're going to do 3 of them, and every single time you do one, you're going to go a little bit lower each time. Like this. What this does, it helps support the back of the Achilles, and it kind of helps it a little bit stabilize right here. Okay, next, what we're going to do is going to do these things. They're called heel locks. They're kind of confusing, but I've done them enough, and if you practice enough, there's easy ways of getting used to them and stuff like that. And you also got to understand too that different trainers, different people learn different ways how to do heel locks. I'm going to show you the way how I do them, okay? First, you want to start, you're going to put your tape right here on the top of the foot like this. Okay? You're going to go kind of like, about like the middle of your tape right here should be about at the top of the ankle bone, okay? Keep your foot dorsiflex. Okay, you're going to go under the foot like this. And then you're going to end right here. Okay? You're going to do 2 of them on each side. So you're going to do 2 on this side. Making sure that your tape is smooth all the way around, because you especially don't want wrinkles in the bottom right here, because that can cause blisters, especially for people who like play football or basketball, because they're always on their toes and sliding around and stuff. You don't want to give them blisters. And then you'll do 2 on the other side. One way what I do to kind of help make sure I don't get wrinkles is I rub my fingers across, like right after where I put the tape. As you can see, I'm going like this. Rub my finger across the bottom of his foot so I don't get wrinkles on the bottom of the tape. Okay. Okay, I'm going to show it from the top what a heel lock looks like. You're going to start right here, and then what's going to happen is you're going to go across like this right on top of the malleolus, which is the ankle bone, which is right here. You're going to go back under the foot, across like this, and then upon top of the foot like that. You'll do 2 of them on each side. They should be about the same angles. Make sure you want to angle it a little bit. Sometimes you'll get them down and you'll realize that it's not right, so you have to pick them back up, because every person's foot is different. So sometimes you just gotta play with it and figure out which is the best position to do it in. Okay, so how you do this from the top is you're going to start right here. You can kind of see where I started, it ended. This is where I ended right here. You're going to start right here, go under the foot like this. Okay, you're going to go across. Then go over the top like this, and you're going to end up, if you angle yourself right, you'll end up going over the top of the foot, just going straight this way. You'll go around the back of the foot like that. Then come over top, and you'll end right there. So you do 2 of them, and then you should be pretty good. The next, now you see all these holes. We're going to cover them up with cover strips. Basically all it is just anchors all the way up and down. Just kind of make it look nice. And then it'll go all the way down, and then we'll clean it up. Fix all the holes, because you don't want any holes like that one right there. You can get blisters from there. Especially something from right here. There's something right here in the back. Alright, we're going to end up with our cover strips. And you're going to kind of start like how you do like your anchor strips. You're going to start angling up towards them a little bit. And then once you start getting closer to the middle of the foot, right here, you're going to basically just go straight across. Your angle will kind of flatten out a little bit. And it doesn't really matter where you end. Just make sure try to make sure it looks good, so it doesn't come up whenever they're doing, because you can kind of end almost anywhere, just making sure it looks good. And You can just try to make sure that it doesn't come off anywhere. There you have it. And the ankle taped, looks good, feels good. Does it feel good?
Feels good.
Okay. That's how you tape an ankle. Booyah! Chef rule!